Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another discussion video. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing and celebrating the 5th birthday of the channel. Okay, before I get into what this video entails and everything about that, I'm going to do something else. I've got to come out and thank you guys for the continuous support on the channel. It's been fantastic this year to see you guys come out in the comment section below, subscribing to the channel, helping me out. It's been fantastic, and I wanted to thank you guys potentially for the last time in 2023. We'll have to see. We might get another one in before the end of 2023, but this might be the last time this year that I can do it. I want to thank you guys for helping the channel reach the next subscriber milestone that I set on the channel of 3,800 subscribers. I wanted to thank the public and private subscribers for supporting the channel. It means a lot. I was worried if we were going to hit this milestone before the end of the year, but you guys came through. You're fantastic people, you're wonderful people, and we hit the milestone of 3,800. It's awesome to see. We're getting closer and closer to the milestone of 4,000 subscribers, which one day I hope to reach. But it's fantastic stuff, guys. So thank you for the continuous support. And now that we've reached 3,800, you know what I gotta do. We've reached a milestone that is 25 subscribers higher than the last sticky note subscriber milestone. So I've got to update it. I've got to get rid of 3,775. There we go. Say goodbye to that and say hello to 3,800. So there it is. It's going up there. I've got to do something more unique and more special for 4,000 when we actually reach that, which hopefully will be sometime soon. Obviously not before the end of 2023, but 2024? I hope so. That would be an awesome milestone to hit in the new year, guys. But yes, thank you for 3,800. It means a lot, and I'm really happy to be able to update that little milestone there before the end of the year. Obviously now I'm going to set the next subscriber milestone to be 3,805. We don't have a lot of time left before we end off the year, but hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. Okay, well now I can actually get into the content of today's video, which is to basically celebrate the 5th birthday of the channel. It's actually a bit more than that as well. I like to celebrate the birthday of the channel and also talk about a lot of milestones that I hit in 2023 and also the direction that I want to head in 2024. This is probably the most, I guess, personal video that I do every single year on the channel. It's where you guys can get to know me the most in a lot of different, I guess, aspects of my life, my personal life, my professional life, what I achieved this year and where I want to go with that, things like that. I think I really open up in these videos and actually really enjoy doing this kind of video at the end of the year to kind of summarize it. It's just perfect that I created the channel 5 years ago, which is crazy to think, on Boxing Day. I think on my actual channel itself, it says that it was established on December 18th or something like that. But I remember it as being on Boxing Day that I created the channel. And then even the YouTube dashboard gave me like a happy birthday notification on Boxing Day. So I remember it as Boxing Day, but other sources may say it was created at different times. I just remember it that. And yeah, what a journey it's been. I find YouTube is a really awesome platform to talk about my interest in fashion and sneakers and footwear and just design, I guess, in general when it comes to clothes, because in my day-to-day life, I don't actually have an outlet that I can really like outside of YouTube, I guess, really express that. Like, I don't have a huge friend group that's really into fashion. There's not really a culture down here in Australia, and especially in this state that I live in, that has that kind of community. So it's been really rewarding over these past 5 years and really awesome in these past 5 years to come onto this online platform and be able to talk about it, because it's really nice to be able to create a sense of community and find other people out there that are also interested in the same things that I'm interested in. So I definitely see myself continuing YouTube moving forward, as like I was saying, there's not a very big physical community down here where I can kind of offload all my thoughts and everything like that on all the things that I talk about. So I definitely think I'll be sticking to the platform because of that. And yeah, I'm really grateful that I did start this channel 5 years ago and the trajectory that I'm heading with it and whatnot. I really enjoy doing it. So, you know, who knows, maybe one day it could be a full-time thing. Otherwise, if it doesn't pan out like that, that's still fine. I really enjoy it as a hobby and really enjoy it, as I was saying, as a outsource, as a place to be able to dump how I feel about all this stuff and whatnot. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep it up though. But in today's video, I want to talk about a couple things to do with 2023 specifically. Normally in these videos, I go over some things like the channel milestones we hit, the professional career milestones I hit, the personal milestones I hit, and the wardrobe milestones that I hit during 2023, and I'm still going to be covering those individual sections in this video as well. I'll also, on all those topics, talk about where I want to push for 2024 for all of those things as well. But I'll also add like another section to today's video, which will be my December pickups, because realistically, I haven't actually bought a lot that's been shipped to me, so I can't do like a big unboxing video to kind of show you guys what I've picked up. But I have picked up a few things personally in person, so I thought I'd kind of showcase that to you guys as well, and do like a December pickup segment in this video before talking about all those milestone segments that I was talking about, and talking about like where I'm going to head in those areas in 2024. So I thought I'd just add that to this video. I don't know if I'll do it next year on the 6th birthday of the channel, but why not? Let's spice it up for 2023, you know? But yeah, so we'll start off with the December pickup segment. We'll move into the channel milestones we hit in 23 and where I want to go in 24. Then the professional career ones, the personal milestones, and the wardrobe ones. We'll cap it off there and talk about what I did in 2023 with my wardrobe and things like that. And then we'll wrap it off all nicely there for 2023, guys. But I just wanted to, I guess, before we dive into the December segment, say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, thank you for commenting, subscribing, everything. Just basically supporting the channel. Because, you know, I wouldn't be able to hit a lot of these milestones and things without your constant support, and it's always lovely coming to this platform and having a chat with you guys in the comment section below. But yeah, let's move on, guys. Let's start talking about that first segment that I was going to start discussing, which will be my December pickups for this year. All right, let me just haul it over here quite quickly. It's a couple things. I'll put a couple of them down. All right, so let's get it started. So I guess for the like longest time, ever since I turned 18, my family kind of pulled back on getting me like big Christmas presents and things like that. Like Christmas stopped becoming like this huge thing, and it then just became like a small gift, or maybe like a new cologne, or a re-up of a cologne that I've been wearing all year or something like that. I was very grateful for just anything that I got at that point where it was kind of heading in that direction. But for 2023, it actually kind of changed up. It actually kind of went back to how it was when I was a kid, and I actually did get a really significant gift for Christmas this year from my family, and I kind of wanted to share that with you guys because it is fashion related. So yeah, my family went up to Hawaii actually towards the end of November. They went around the Black Friday period and stayed up there for a couple weeks. And while they were up there, they knew that I was a big fan of Ralph Lauren. I always share Ralph Lauren on my Instagram. I really love wearing that teddy bear knit every now and then, which I actually haven't worn a lot in 2023, the blue teddy bear knit that I have, but it is one of my favorite knit sweaters for sure, and I definitely wanted to collect those knit sweaters moving forward, but I just realistically haven't gotten around it and actually haven't picked up one for a long time. But regardless of that, my family remembered all that, and while they were in Hawaii during the Black Friday sales, they picked this up. from the Ralph Lauren store in Hawaii. They picked up this lovely teddy bear knit sweater, which features a cowboy teddy bear with a coat, a waistcoat, a button-up shirt underneath, bandana, hat, the whole works really, in front of a polo pickup truck. I thought this was a really cool knit sweater. I really like the little designs that you can see on the teddy bear itself. I love the fact that it's all like stitched into the knit as well. I love these knits. I'd love to have a huge collection of them one day, and I really like it when they dress up the teddy bear in like all these different outfits and add them to these knit sweaters. I think it's just really cool. But yeah, I was very, very happy. It's a green knit sweater as well, which, I mean, as you can see with my wardrobe behind me, and as you see regularly with what I'm wearing, I don't actually have a lot of green, so I'm gonna have to change up my wardrobe a bit to think to actually get this to work, or look into color theory and see what kind of works with green, because yeah, I don't have a lot of it. But yeah, I thought I'd share this with you guys as a first thing, just to try and showcase. But that is one of the things that I received in December, and yeah, I probably won't be wearing it anytime soon though, because like December is Australian summer and it is quite hot. It is literally just, luckily today it's actually a cold day, so I've been able to wear this like lovely capital cardigan here, and yeah, it's probably one of the few times that I'm actually going to be able to wear like a layer just because it gets ridiculously hot in Australia. But I'll chuck that one aside. The next little December pickup that I have, I got while I was over in Adelaide. I went to Adelaide to go to a concert, to go see Genesis Owusu and Earth Gang perform live. It was a fantastic concert. Loved spending time in Adelaide. I will eventually post it all on Instagram, but I've got to do some more vinyl posts before I can post that on Instagram. But that post will be coming at some point. But yeah, I just got this awesome little band tee from Genesis Owusu. It literally just has his name on the front of it, but on the back it has his second album, The Struggler, featuring on the back of it, which yeah, is an awesome album. I really loved his debut. I got to see him perform his debut album live, and then he dropped his second album. I went to that concert in Adelaide and got to see him perform that. He won an award recently for Best Australian Performer. Totally deserved. Totally deserved. It was a fantastic performance. I loved seeing him again. I was really mainly there as well, though, to also see Earth Gang, though, because like you don't get to see those fantastic American performers actually come down to Australia too often. Normally they perform at Listen Out, and that's why I go to Listen Out every year. But this was just crazy to have like Earth Gang as like a supporting act, because I see them as like a big, like a huge act to go see. And it was just awesome to have them be the, I guess the warm-up act. And they were fantastic as well. I got to see a lot of songs from their debut album that I've wanted to see live forever, live, and it was awesome. I loved every moment of it. I've got so much footage of it because I was just there recording all my like favorite songs and really soaking it in. It was just great. But that'll all come with the Instagram post. I don't know, I'm limited to 10 slides, so I'll have to see how many things I can post in that post. But yeah, moving on from that, I've also got 2 undercover pieces, which I haven't unboxed yet, as you guys can obviously see. I'm not going to be unboxing those in this video because I think that is a video in itself, but I got a piece that I've been wanting ever since I covered the lookbook this year, and also my first undercover t-shirt, just because like the situation was is that I wanted the piece that I saw, and then I saw this t-shirt and it was like very cheap, my size was there, and I was like, why not? Get my first undercover t-shirt. So yeah, we'll get into that soon. I will do an unboxing video probably next or sometime soon, showcasing those pieces there. But last but not least, this one, I thought I'd just mention it because I still think it's a key thing to bring up. Recently, one of my belts that I had, I thought, this one's getting a bit tired, it's getting a bit old, it kind of sags when I wear it now, it's just not looking too good. It's quite a thin belt, I need to buy some new belts. So I went into Country Leather Tasmania and actually picked up like 2 or 3 belts. I'm wearing my 3rd one at the moment, so I can't really showcase that one to you, but that one's a brown one. But yeah, I picked up them all in different widths mainly. So like, you know, thinner belts, thicker belts. I wanted that kind of look. And it was a good experience to actually go through because I haven't bought a new belt in like 10 years, so I was a little unsure on what size I really should be getting, and actually going into a store and having someone talk to me about what size I should be aiming for was really helpful. So I went in, my waist size is a size 40 US, and they were telling me that, look, if you're a 40, you've got to go 2 sizes above, because you need that extra length to be able to actually, you know, tie it around your waist. And I was like, well, yeah, logically that makes sense, because if you bought the same belt size to your waist size, then the belt would literally just touch tips and that would be it. Like, it wouldn't actually, like, you know, tie up. So you want that little bit of extra length so then you can actually do it up. And I was like, of course. I'm so glad we had this conversation, because I probably wouldn't have thought of that if I was buying it online. I'd probably just buy my waist size and not actually think about it. So yes, I bought a 44-inch length, and they all fit fantastic. But it's really nice to have like proper leather belts, thick leather belts. It's great. And I think in the new year, not to try and like jump into the wardrobe milestones section already and talk about what I'm going to aim for in 2024, but I think now that I have these, I really want to get some Wrangler belts with those beautiful intricate designs on them, just to add to like outfits that I would wear that are very Americana inspired, but they're very basic outfits. And I'd love that belt to be that like heavy hitting accessory that kind of adds that little bit of spice to it. So yeah, I'll be looking to that in the new year, and I'll probably bring that back up again in the wardrobe milestone section of the video as well. But I just thought I'd showcase to you guys a couple belts here. Fantastic belts. If I need any anytime soon that are just very simple single colored ones but thick leather, definitely going to go back to them. But yeah, those are really the only things that I've picked up in December. But as mentioned, I will be doing an unboxing video soon to cover those undercover pieces. But yeah, now that we've covered everything that I've picked up in December, let's start talking about the channel milestones that I hit in 2023 and where I want to head in 2024. Okay, now moving into the channel milestones for the year. I mean, I kind of summarized it at the start, really. We've hit some really awesome milestones this year. The big one to take away is obviously the subscriber milestone that I talked about at the start of the video of 3,800. It's a huge thing. I'm very, very happy to see us hit these milestones, you know, all the time. It's really lovely to see that. And I'm really happy with like how far I've come. Like, I'm not anywhere near as successful as other fashion YouTube channels or just channels in general. I don't climb as quickly as other channels do, but I'm very grateful for the progress that I am seeing and the little incremental wins every now and then. I think that's, I guess, really rewarding to me versus like trying to, I guess, put myself down for not being as more successful as others or as successful as others. I think just seeing those incremental changes in the milestones going up is just a really nice thing. And I think for 2023, I really embodied that, where I'm just like, you know what? I'm happy hitting these little milestones, just going, you know, 5 more subs and 5 more after that. I think it's really awesome to see. I haven't been paying too much attention to like the total amount of views that I'm getting or anything like that. I think it's just, I think the subscriber milestone is my main focus. And yeah, it was really nice to hit these milestones this year. I really want to, for 2024, push the channel to 4,000. I think that'd be really awesome to hit. As I always say, hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we can do exactly that. But yeah, really happy with what I achieved in 2023. The milestones of the channel is never something that I guess, that I have at like the forefront for the reason of doing the content. It's more so what I talked about at the start of the video, where it's just a really good outlet for me. So hitting these milestones is, if anything, a bonus to like what I'm already doing the content for and things like that. But yeah, I do want to give a shout out to you guys. Obviously I wouldn't be hitting any of these milestones without your guys' help, so thank you for helping me reach the milestones that we reached this year, and hopefully moving forward as well in 2024 we'll hit some milestones like 4,000 subscribers, and I think that'd be a really nice way to cap off 2024. But I think that's really all I have to say about the channel milestones that we hit for 2023. So I'll talk about some of the professional career milestones that I hit for this year. So I guess to be as open as possible as I can in the role that I do, for 2023, in my career, I am in finance. I'm in a field where I help people comply with, you know, their tax requirements and things like that, lodging income tax returns, things like that. And in 2023, for the longest time of the year, I was, I guess, a level 3 position, and I applied for the level 4 position this year, or maybe it was last year, I can't remember, and I've been hoping to get that position for the longest time. From March 23 onwards, I was doing it as higher duties, so I was doing the role, promoted temporarily up to it, and stayed there for most of the year. And then finally, in November, I achieved the full-time position. I got the offer to take it on full-time. So I finally achieved the level 4 position in my role, and I'm really happy to be able to achieve that. It's helped me out a lot, obviously, because there's a pay bump doing that as well. I've tried to save as much as money as I can, invested in the stock market instead of spending it on a lot of clothing, but it probably has helped me buy a bunch of pieces as well throughout the year. But I guess, yeah, to highlight like all the professional milestones for 2023, really happy that I got to level 4. I've been given some opportunities to temporarily do higher duties for the level 6 role now, and I think moving forward in 2024 that would be a goal that I'd really love to hit, but I don't know if it's going to be a realistic goal for 2024, because the level 6 position is a really hard position to get. Like, I know people that have been doing it higher duties, or, you know, temporarily as that position for like 2+ years now. So I don't know if it's a realistic goal for myself to set in 2024 to get that position full time. I did apply for the level 6 position full time this year, but didn't even make it to the interview stage. I was very, very close to making it to the interview stage though. So I'm glad that I put my hat in the ring for the level 6 position. And I hope with a little bit of refining, a little bit of this, you know, doing higher duties in the role and learning the role in temporary like bursts, I can hopefully secure or get a better application in the next time that they have openings for that position. But summarize 2023, really happy that I got my level 4 position. I'll definitely stay working where I currently am. I can't see myself moving occupations unless something just like something fantastic came out of nowhere, you know, like a gig that I would have a long contract in. It's something to do with fashion. It pays a lot more than my current role. Like I'm saying, it would just have to be like this dream position for me to change, because like finance has been really good to me. I've really enjoyed the role. I like working with money and, you know, tax legislation and stuff like that. So yeah, very comfortable where I am, really enjoy the place that I work at. And yeah, I think I'd only change gears if something absolutely insane, you know, came across my desk where it's like my dream job or my favorite thing. So yeah, that's probably the only milestones that I achieved like professionally this year in my professional career. But yeah, who knows what I have in store for 2024. I hope I get more opportunities at that level 6 position that I was talking about, and hope to one day secure that position. But very happy with what I managed to get done in 2023. So yeah, guess we'll move on to personal milestones and talk about that for 2023. Talking about personal milestones for me, it kind of embodies a lot. Like a personal milestone for me in 2023 that I did was every single paycheck that I got, I managed to invest like 60% of it into the stock market without fail. every single pay. And I think that's something I do really need to pat myself on the back for. And it is one of the major reasons on why I'm not like splurging large amounts of money on clothing every 2 weeks, or more regularly than some other YouTubers on this platform or some other fashion creators on this platform. As much as like I've wanted to build this huge wardrobe of undercover pieces, capital pieces, things like that, I do want to be as frugal as possible with my money. So yeah, I if you guys are unaware, like that's what I do with most of my cash. I invested in the stock market and hope to build like this big portfolio where I get a large amount of dividends that kind of takes over the salary that I earn working. So one day that I can just earn like a large amount of money from that dividends and pursue my passions, both on YouTube and outside of YouTube as well. Because this year I've really kind of honed in on like the direction that I want to go and the things that I want to do in life. And for me, I'd really love to open a clothing store that sells heritage brands. I'd really love to do a regular, like, I don't know how it's going to look, but a regular like exhibition showcasing all the undercover pieces that I've picked up over the years. Those are some goals that I'd really love to hit, but probably many years down the line. But that's where I'd love to funnel all my time and all my money in. But like, yeah, cycling back to it, I think I just need to keep investing, keep working on that, and eventually one day I'll be able to pursue those two with more time and more money. And I really hope to achieve that at some point. I'd really love to be able to showcase all the pieces that I have and do exhibitions about undercover and everything there. And I'd love to have a full wardrobe of more capital pieces because I really love their pieces and love wearing them. And also other heritage brands as well. I'd really love to pick up more heritage brands with that. Some health milestones for me that fall under personal milestones. Every weekend or every weekend that I can, I've been trying to walk really just as far as my body can take me. What I've been doing is I've been listening to like the start of a artist's music discography and going as far as I possibly can on this walk, listening to as much as I can, and then obviously walking back as well. So that's caused me to like really increase my health. Like I've been able to, like initially I was only able to walk like 20 kilometers before my body would give out, but I've managed to push myself up to 30 kilometers by the end of this year. And I think that's a really big milestone for me. I'd really love to like, I guess, reflect on that and be like, you know what, I managed to achieve that this year. I hope in 2024 I can kind of hit like 40 kilometers, because it'd be wild to say that I'd be able to actually like physically able to do a marathon. Like I can walk a marathon, but yeah, that's a goal for 2024. We'll keep it at that. And it's really allowed me to explore my music horizon as well, like broaden that definitely. So I've been able to explore a lot more music in that time. I try and do it every Saturday. Like I just wake up and just go. And it's been really rewarding. I've never been super big on like going to the gym or something like that, and this is definitely like a happy medium for me to be able to like pursue exercise and things like that. It has allowed me to lose a little bit of weight as well. I have noticed that I have like thinned out in some areas that I like for the longest time have wanted to thin out. It hasn't decreased my waist size though, but I think I am just like hard stuck at like a 40-inch waist, and I definitely this year I think I've come to terms with that and tried to buy pants that more so work with my body type and things like that. I'm like interested to explore in 2024 definitely like the pants options that I'll be able to wear at that size. I've heard that some of the brands that have like more elastic waistbands like the Issey Miyake pleated pants and stuff can actually fit me, because for the longest time I have really wanted to explore that as well. So yeah, I guess I'll keep walking, keep trying to thin myself out, and who knows, maybe you'll see me picking up some Issey Miyake pleated pants sometime soon. But yeah, I'm really happy with that milestone to say that I'm able to like walk that distance and whatnot, and I definitely want to keep improving on that. A milestone that I've like really sat on that I want to achieve next year is kind of like getting the ball rolling for that store that I was talking about that I'd love to like own and create one day. I've, like I mentioned, in 2023 kind of sat on the two things that I'd really love to achieve in life of, you know, opening a clothing store and then you know, doing an exhibition of undercover pieces I've collected. And I think for 2024, now that I've like set those milestones in my mind in 2023, I'd really love to get the ball rolling in 2024 and kind of open a proxying service for these heritage brands that I'm buying mainly from Japan. I don't know how that's going to look realistically because I've never ventured down that pathway. I don't know if it's better for me to go down like a Depop route and sell it on a platform with an already established customer base, if those platforms allow such things like that, or if it's better to like start like a big cartel website and then go through there. I guess my only doubts on that is that then I would have to get my audience to buy from that store, and it would be hard to funnel an audience to that online store, whilst like if I went the Depop route, then I'd be able to just do it through Depop and rely on the buyers of Depop. It could be a good starting point, but I think definitely in 2024 I wanted to like start that kind of journey because 2023, that milestone that I've set, like those are two things that I want to achieve later in life. I think I definitely want to grow from that in the new year and, you know, go down those pathways and looking in how I would create that store. But if you guys have any suggestions, I'd love to hear it because I definitely love to get that started. I'd love to have my own physical store selling that type of thing. But I think that's all I really have to mention in my personal milestones. Like, I'm really happy with myself with my investing. Really happy with my health milestones. And I really want to pursue those two like goals that I talked about that I came like to the conclusion of in 2023 that I want to achieve, and I want to move forward with those as well. But that's everything I really have to say about personal milestones, guys. So let's move on to wardrobe milestones. Wardrobe milestones for 2023. I think the obvious ones can kind of be ticked off straight away. I picked up more undercover pieces, which is what I wanted. I picked up more capital pieces, which is what I wanted. I think I can get those two out of the way pretty well. I'm definitely going to continue doing that. I mean, quite obviously, I'm going to continue doing that if, like, you know, if I got to unbox that next. But I've picked up a lot of that, which is really good. I did expand a lot in 2023 with my wardrobe, though, in a lot of different areas, which I'm really happy with, because I definitely felt like I was bogged down buying the same things and everything like that, which is fine because like I love the same things, but I felt like I could have really spiced up a lot of outfits by adding some things to it that I didn't have in my wardrobe in 2023, but now I do. I think a good example of that is that I got my first pair of leather boots because like before 2023, but mainly because of my shoe size, I've only really had like sneakers and casual shoes because I'm a size US 16 or 17. But I stumbled upon Thursday boots in 2023 and bought my first pair of leather boots, which are these fantastic pair of shoes here, the Rogues, and I have worn them to death. Absolutely to death. Like, I've had to go to the cobbler to get them resold. I like wore out the insides of them, and again I'm gonna have to go to the cobbler again because I've worn out the inner sole again. Well, I shouldn't say again. I've worn out the inner sole on one of them and then I got that fixed, but I didn't get the other one fixed because I hadn't worn that one out at that point. But now I've gotten to that point where I have to go back to the cobbler and get the inner sole replaced because the other boot now hasn't worn out. I just love it. I wear them all the time. They're like my most worn shoes of 2023. And just to touch on that quite quickly, I think I need to expand that further in 2024 and buy different models as well, because I need to buy some other leather boots, probably from Thursday Boots again, and different models and stuff like that, because I just loved them. They worked perfectly. It worked so well in so many of my outfits, but I want to expand that roster further and pick up more leather boots and other goods like that, because it's just been fantastic. It's just been awesome. But very happy to say in 2023, I you know, broadened my horizons in the footwear space and was able to pick up a pair of those size 16 Rogues that I just showed you just then. I also expanded my hat roster. Like in 2023, I bought a bunch of Kangol hats, a bunch of lovely brimmed hats from Lack of Color, a lot of lovely trucker hats from Capital. Yeah, like I definitely broadened that, because before I just had a lot of sports caps and just a lot of caps in general. So very happy to add that, because now I have been able to add very interesting hat silhouettes to a lot of my outfits, and I think they actually have allowed for the outfits to be elevated a lot because of that. To add to that, I also, I think it was this year, picked up a pair of Max & Co. glasses, really round glasses. I should have brought them over, but they're actually over there. You can see the red pouch just over there where they're stored in them. They were fantastic. I was really inspired by Mac Miller and Anderson .Paak. Both of them wore quite regularly wore very round sunglasses and glasses in general, and I felt with my face shape, it was very similar to them, and I felt that the you know, a glasses shape like that would work really well for me. So I dived into buying a pair of Max & Co. sunglasses, and this year I have been wearing them religiously. I wear them almost every single day. They are my favorite glasses to wear. I want to, in 2024, expand on that and buy more rounded glasses and different models and things like that. But yeah, it's really added a layer of confidence to myself, added another layer to my outfits, and I definitely want to continue that in 2024 and get more sunglasses as well. I've also expanded on just my accessories in general. Like this year I've bought a lot of bandanas when I'm over in Melbourne. I have been using them in my outfits. I've also been buying a bunch of other accessories like rings and whatnot. And what are some other accessories that I've been buying? I'll have to come back to that, I think, but I think that's like the key things I want to take away from it is like the bandanas and the other accessories and things, and belts, of course, you know, like my belts that I just showed to you, buying more belts and things like that, because I think like those, and rings, those little things can really add to outfits and really change the whole thing up. Now that I've bought those belts, as I kind of mentioned in the December pickups section of the video, in 2024, I really want to buy some like big chunky Wrangler belts, because they're just awesome. They're just sick. The designs on them are fantastic. I know what size I am in belts now thanks to buying those belts locally, so I'm definitely keen to expand my roster in the belts, because I think they're just a really awesome accessory that can really change an outfit, you know? Like you get a good belt and just a very simple outfit in color and design can really be elevated with that. So yeah, I'll definitely showcase to you guys what I mean like that. And if I get some like really nice leather boots from Thursday Boots next year, combo them with the Wrangler belts, I feel like those are just some really easy wins that you can add to outfits, and I'll definitely be doing that moving forward in 2024. But yeah, really happy with the direction that I went with my wardrobe. I really hope at some point moving forward, like I can save up enough money with my investing and stuff like that and get a place of my own, just because I really want to actually expand the size of my wardrobe, because only having like what I have available behind me is limiting. But we'll work with it. I'll do what I can with what I've got. So yeah, we'll see where that all goes, I suppose. It might not be a 2024 goal, because the Australian housing market is, it's very grim. It is very sad. Definitely, it's very unaffordable for a lot of us, unfortunately. But we'll see where that all goes moving forward. Maybe we'll be able to work something out. But yeah, really happy with my wardrobe in 2024. I want to keep doing what I'm doing, buying more Capital, buying more Undercover, buying maybe some more heritage brands, you know, so maybe some more interesting denim, interesting pants, things like that. If I'll check out the Issey Miyake pleated pants, because if they work with my waistline, I'd really love to buy a pair of those. I'd really love to buy a pair of those like Capital remade denim with like all the crazy designs all over them, but the waist size would just not fit me. So I'll have to go down the pathway potentially next year of looking on, you know, how easy is it to get jeans, I guess, sized up and things like that, because maybe I could go to a store and get them expanded, so I could actually buy like the biggest size and wear them. I don't know, potentially a pathway I could take in 2024, but definitely loving what I'm doing with my wardrobe in 2023, and definitely going to continue doing that in 2024. And I think that's really it, guys. I think that is everything I really want to mention in this 5th celebration of the channel's birthday. In this video today, we talked about hitting 3,800 subscribers, my December pickups, my the channel milestones that we hit and where I want to go with that, the professional career ones, the personal milestones, and the wardrobe milestones as well. I'm really keen to see how this kind of evolves into 2024. I think I'll definitely head in the direction that I talked about in all those different milestones. It's going to be an exciting year next year, and I think it's always good to have milestones in like all those different branches of like sections that I was talking about, like professionally, personally, ones to do with your hobbies like fashion and this YouTube channel and stuff. I think it gives me a lot to strive towards in 2024 and things like that. And even if I only make like incremental dents in like the direction that I want to go, I think it's the direction that I mainly want to focus on and not necessarily the destination. As long as I'm walking or heading that way, that's the main thing. But yeah, I'm happy to have a chat with you guys about anything that I kind of mentioned in the video, like anything, any of the sections that I talked about, diving into those further, anything like that. And I'd love to hear from you. Like, maybe you'd love to give me a summary of like those sections that I talked about. Maybe you've got some things that you worked on in 2023 and where you want to head in 2024. Let me know anything you have to say about either my you know, sections or anything I talked about, or anything that you've got to mention. Let me know down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to do more discussion videos, maybe about like anything in particular, maybe there's something that I mentioned in one of those sections that you want me to dive into further, let me know. I can do like a standalone like discussion video about one of those things. Definitely. But yeah, if you want more stuff like that, you gotta let me know. I won't know unless you let me know. So give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is obviously going to be a like on this video. Give me a comment in that comment section down below. And if you haven't already, the best indicator that you can give me is to subscribe to the channel. As mentioned at the start of this video, we're trying to hit the new subscriber milestone of 3,805 subscribers before the end of the year. We don't have a lot of time to hit that milestone, but hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone before the end of the month. Yeah, I think that's everything I have to cover for this video though, guys. If there's anything that I missed, I'll try and add it in some way, shape or form to the video or in the comment section below. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. It's been wonderful to, you know, do content for you guys in 2023. I really enjoy this as an outlet, and I definitely will continue it moving into 2024. I'll just have to juggle it with work as I always do and see what I can hopefully, you know, wrangle up for you guys and release more content for you guys, because I always love doing that. But until the next discussion video, until the next streetwear talk video, until the next sneaker talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.